Now, let's look at indigenous languages in Ghana. It is a known fact that several languages are used and spoken in most parts of Ghana, and almost everyone in the country speaks one or more languages in addition to his or her own native language, which is well known as the mother tongue. This makes Ghana a multilingual country. The concept of multilingualism can be viewed from two angles: in relation to the individual polylingualism and in relation to country where several languages are spoken as a unit. Ghana, as a multilingual country, has over 80 mutual unintelligible languages spoken by a population of close to 35 million. The languages in Ghana provide a comprehensive picture of the language situation in the country, as speakers are easily identified by their linguistic repertoire and their cultural affiliation. Ghana's several indigenous languages fall into 10 language groups. 1. Akan, which include Asante Twi, Ekweapempi, Fanti, Aguna, Achim, Bono, Fanti, Kwao, Wasa, etc. And all these languages are spoken in the southern part of Ghana, Ashanti region, Brahmaputra region, Central region, Eastern region, and Western region. 2. Mabia. The Mabia language groups include Dagbani, Dagari, Gruni, Kusa, Mampruli, Buli, Wale, Talili, Brefo, Nanuni, Koni, Hanga Kamara, Frafra, and all these languages are spoken in the northern and upper regions of Ghana. 3. Gbe. Ewe is the only Gbe language spoken in Ghana and is spoken in the Volta region. Gadangbe. Ga and Dangbe, that includes Ada, Shai, and Krobo. Ga is spoken in Greater Accra region and Dangbe is spoken in parts of the Eastern region. Guma. The Guma language groups include Kokomba, Moba, and Basari, which are all spoken in the northern and then northeast region of Ghana. Guan. The Guan language groups include Gonja, Jikodi, Nchumburu, Krachi, Nauri, Nkonya, Ewutu, and Efutu, and Cherpong. These languages are spoken in the Savannah region, parts of the Central region, and then the Oti region. 7, we have the Nzima. Nzima group comprises Nzima, Sefi, Enyi, Ahanta, and Anufu, that is the Chekosi, spoken in the Western region. Then we have the Gurisi that include Kasim, Chakale, Tampurma, Valga, and Mu, which are also spoken in the upper region of Ghana. Boem include Adele, Lelemi, Wore, Sekpele, Sewu, Sele, Logba, and Abetume, all spoken in the Volta region of Ghana. Then the 10th one, we have what we call Namfara, Ukraine, Namfara, and Intrubu Chala languages. Now, these 10 languages groups are subclassified into three language families. One, the Kwa group that include Akan, Ewe, Ga, etc. Mabia that include Dagbani, Kasim, Dagari, Wali, etc. And Mande that include Ligui and Bisa, focusing on their demographic vitality. The picture of Ghanaian language situation requires a multi-layered analysis in order to understand the complexity of the linguistic landscape completely. There are 3 observed major kinds of languages in Ghana based on one level of analysis. These are indigenous languages, exogenous languages, and neutral languages. Exogenous here is a cover term for languages which are not native to any community in Ghana. Now, let's turn to look at what we mean by indigenous languages. Ghana has approximately 83 indigenous languages which are spread and spoken by over 75 ethnic groups across the nation. Each ethnic group has its language which has its own dialects. For example, the Akan dialects include Twi, Fanti, and Equiapim among the Kwa languages. Then the Gbani has Tumusli, Nayali, and Nanuli as its major dialects among the Mabia language group and others. The national languages are the indigenous languages that are given national language status and sponsored by government. All the languages are featured on the national broadcasting networks and taught in schools. They are Akan, comprising P, Equiapin, and Fanti; Ewe, Ga, Be, Dagbani, Gunja, Dagari, Kasim, and Inzima, as discussed in Unit 2. There is no legal document giving the status of national language indigenous languages. They are so regarded by convention. The regional languages are the same as the national ones. They are regarded as the regional lingua franca because they are the dominant languages spoken in each region in Ghana. Akan, that include Asante Twi, Equiapim Twi, and Fanti, are spoken in the southern part of Ghana, Ewe in the Volta region, Ga in Greater Accra region, Adangbe in part of Eastern region, Dagbani in Northern region, Gunja in Savannah region, Dagari in Upper West, Kasim in Upper East, and Inzma in the Western region. There are also the regional languages. Now, what do we mean by exogenous language? They are non-native languages spoken in Ghana by Ghanaian communities. None of these languages is a major tongue to the people. Such languages are official and considered exogenous because the people do not speak them as their L1. Exogenous languages spoken in Ghana are four: English, French, Arabic, and Hausa, and each has its own history, uses, and functions. Now, the neutral language. Pidgin English, popularly referred to as Broken English or Kru, is the only neutral language spoken in Ghana. It was developed as a result of the contact between English, French, or Portuguese and the indigenous Ghanaian languages. Pidgin English in Ghana is widely spoken on university campuses and by most high school students. Even among people who have the same linguistic background, it has become for the students a language of solidarity, and for most other users, the only means by which they can communicate with people whose language they cannot speak. There are no native speakers of Pidgin in Ghana.